Today has been quite the unexpected day. It reminds me of a phrase from Lord of the Rings. Something's not right with this live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna get through it. It keeps cutting off. So I started spring cleaning. Okay, so I started spring cleaning. Check out these clothes that I'm giving away. So the van's looking a little bit better. My clothes are better organized. There's less clothes here, so I can actually get to my rack here where I store like all my towels and linens and stuff. And yeah, I reorganized. I got rid of a ton of clothes, so a full bag. And then this is like my winter clothes. This is a nice LL Bean bag that I found in a thrift store in Mammoth Lakes last summer. It was quite the score. There's nothing like a good solid duffel bag for storage in a van. And then I have this one, which has been with me literally since 2012, and it has seen a lot of days. As you can see, it's falling, it's ripping apart. So I want to see if I can find another LL Bean duffel bag at a thrift store. I mean, I literally paid like, I don't know, $10 for that one, and it's probably easily I don't know how much LL Bean duffel bags are, but they're expensive. They last. LL Bean products are built to last. So that feels really good. So I wasn't planning on spring cleaning today. That just happened as a side benefit. I'm going to show you a new shelter that I was able to pick up at Bombay Beach that someone had abandoned. So let's have a look. I'm going to take you outside to look at that. Ooh, I know, such a funny angle. I'm wearing a sundress today because, I don't know, they're just they're comfortable. I'm used to wearing shorts and a t-shirt, so I'm like doing something slabby here. Here, let's put this up. It's like a slabby dress, a slabby sundress. Okay, so let's have a look at the structure. Actually, it's the materials to build a hexadome. They use these in Burning Man, so I'm really super stoked. But check that out. Okay, so here's the raw material. We've got like a foil outer coating, which will deflect the sun. Very lightweight. And it's literally stuck together with various tapes. I'm not sure what kind of tape this is. So these boards here have to be retaped, and they make a triangle. I'm gonna have to find a blueprint or some plans online to put them together, and I don't think it'll take that long. But I'm also wondering if this would be a great summer structure, like to help, you know, if I decided to stay for the summer, would it be a great way to, like a more comfortable dwelling? That's what I'm hoping. So that remains to be seen. My first plan was to snowbird this year, but man, if I could find a way to do a comfortable summer in Slab City, and you know, because so many people are like, get out, you know, get out of Slab City in the summer, it's just too hot. And yeah, people die here in the summer, it's no joke. But there's something in me that likes the challenge of beating the odds, and like, hi Jeffrey, welcome. Happy Tuesday to you too. Is it Tuesday already? Like forgetting what day of the week it is. Yeah, so did you get to see the raw materials, Jeffrey, for my new potential new structure, summer structure? Here, let's just look at it again. So this is supposed to be the materials for a hexadome. So these are rectangular boards made of foam core, I think. There's two different kinds of boards. There's this foam core, and then down here, wait, no, I think it actually is all the same. It's all this foam core. So it's a good insulating material. Yeah, well, thank you, Bev. Thank you for joining the live stream. And then obviously I had to use these concrete blocks so that the wind won't blow these away, because these are really lightweight, and if the wind gets in between them, they would be off into the shrubs and destroyed, you know, because these materials are very delicate. And there's the hexadomes are supposed to be able to really endure heavy winds. So yeah, I'm very excited about this project. So yeah, that's been my day. It's so what happened was, I got to tell you the story. Okay, so last night, thank you, Bev. Appreciate your excitement. So last night at dinner, I was having dinner with one of my friends here in Slab City, and she said that she saw a post about how somebody had abandoned the materials that I just showed you at Bombay Beach. So I joked around and jumped up out of my seat and proceeded to run off as if I was going to go grab the material. But then I was like, no, I don't want to miss dinner with my friend on account of getting these materials. But the next morning when I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm gonna go get those, I'm gonna get the hexadome. So I know where Bombay Beach is, and I literally didn't have any instructions about where the structure was. I just took off in faith. I was like, I'm gonna go find the structure. So I get there, and as soon as I go up to the main parking area where Bombay Beach is, I see the shift pod, I think it's called. And I was like, oh, wow, somebody abandoned that? And I was so excited. I jumped out of the van, went down into the sandy pit where the structure was, and proceeded to like plan out dismantling it and putting it in my van. So I go up to the door, and I was like, I looked inside, and like I saw all this stuff, like tapestries hung up. I was like, ooh, wow, somebody, looks like someone's living in it. So I called in, I was like, hello? And then I see him. I see a guy like asleep, still asleep. I didn't wake him up, thankfully. I was like, oh no, shoot, somebody got the dome. But come to find out, it wasn't the correct dome. So he had the shift pod, and he ended up being a really nice person. He woke up and got up and came out while I was confusedly standing there trying to figure out, oh no, what am I gonna do? So I text my friend, I say, you know, I think I got the wrong one. And then they ended up giving me the coordinates. She gave me the coordinates for the real hexadome, and it was a different part of the main area. So I ended up finding it through coordinates, and sure enough, the raw materials were underneath some rocks, safe and sound. And it was so cool walking up to them. I'm actually going to kick out a video showing that moment when I found the hexadome materials via a GPS pin. So I get there, and I'm like, wow, I found it. I was so excited. So I tell my friend, and she proceeds to, I'm sure I can tell you her name, Dreamcatcher. So Dreamcatcher proceeds to coordinate somebody helping me get the materials. But it took a while for the communications to go through. I think I sat there for about 2 hours guarding the materials. And then two guys show up in the small our SUV, and I'm like, oh, let's back up a little bit. So I tried to fit one of those rectangular boards through the back of my van, and it just wasn't happening. And I was like, I need a bigger vehicle. I need a truck or a flatbed truck or a trailer. And so I actually started messaging some people, but to no avail. The people that Dreamcatcher had originally messaged showed up. 2 guys, and a father and a son. If you guys are watching this, hi, you know who you are. So they show up, good-spirited, really sweet gentlemen, jumped out and proceeded to show me how to put those materials that I showed you into the back of my van. So the thing was that I didn't know was how to open the back doors. Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. This is the part I did not know. And of course I can't open it because it's locked. All right, so the part I didn't know, let me just show you over here. The part I did not know was that you can actually unhitch these and open the door wide, like all the way. So this, let me just show you what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm gonna have to do this one-handed. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, it's fiddly. Okay, so here we go. So we move this and lift that, and then look at that. So now the door can't go flush against the passenger side door, front passenger side door. But so that's the thing I did not know, people. I didn't know that this could unhitch. So I learned something new today. So that's what I needed to do with my 2 back doors in order to get the boards in. So once they showed me that little trick, now I have to figure out how to get this back in. I need 2 hands. I'm just gonna leave it for the moment. Oh, and I'm still I need to take another dose of my friend's serum because the coffees are coming back. Yeah, so the wind here is no joke and actually got me sick this time. So I have to wear a mask every single time a windstorm comes so I don't repeat this. So the fine dust got in my lungs, and so yeah, I got serum from my friend, and I ate a really good meal and I started to feel better. Now the serum is honey with onions, I think it is. I should ask her the exact ingredients. But I took a tablespoon like once every... Hi, Captain Grimm. I really appreciate you joining me live. What an honor. So I took a tablespoon of this serum, onion honey syrup, once every hour. And my sinuses got really badly clogged. So I noticed that the serum helped clear my sinuses. But I'm still feeling a little bit of coughing today. So I'm gonna finish the rest of that serum and also like do some raw honey and some lemon water to help clear things out. But from now on, I've got to wear a mask during dust storms because it's really tough when it's hot and it's windy, because I can't just close up the van when it's hot out, or it'll just get too hot. So if I'm gonna have any windows open and some airflow, I'm gonna have to wear a mask through dust storms. So it is what it is. This is the reality of being in the desert. And I've done this before, but the dust down here is just really something. So yeah, I'm healing up from that. So folks, that's the latest. Thank you so much for joining me live. Also consider supporting this channel by joining my Ko-fi community. Link in the description. Ko-fi is the equivalent of Patreon, and either through monthly support or a one-time donation, you can help me keep Evergreen Queen running and livable, so I can continue living at it for full time, gas, repairs, and upgrading my equipment when I need it. So I'm definitely a minimalist. That's why I did spring cleaning today. I got rid of like a quarter or a third of my clothes today. Lots and lots and lots and lots of t-shirts. So I filled a whole big black bag. Let me show you. Right there is the big bag filled with clothes. And the van is starting to look better. A bit more organized. It's still very cluttered, but I'm getting there. My next project, just so you know, is to, I just got a new lithium battery. So behind all that stuff on the floor is an AGM battery. So I'm going to switch that out for the lithium. And my friend Steven's going to help me hook that up. Hopefully tomorrow, we'll see. I'm going to coordinate with him about getting that done so that, you know, I'm always ready to rock and roll with solar here in the van. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take this bag of clothes to the trade circle. So, yeah, that'll be cool because I've never participated in the trade circle. So, yeah. Woo-wee, I'm wearing a new sundress. Well, it's not that new. Whoops, I'm already. Okay, so here's my sundress. This is Slabby. I got this from House of Dots, her thrift bus. This is from Terry, the gift shop. So feeling slabby today, doing spring cleaning. So exciting. All right, go ahead and hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons. I'll see you on the flip side. And I will definitely share about my solar. I'm not sure if I'll go live during it because I probably will need to help my friend Steven out putting it in, installing it, but we'll see. All right, stay tuned and see you in the next video.